Hey, Life Group Leaders, this is Steve. Thanks for taking a minute to watch my little leader coaching video for Easter week. Well, really the week after Easter. We're going to be having our Easter celebration this Sunday at 10, and I'm really so excited about it. One of the things I'm most excited about is the fact that we are going to be having communion together, something we just decided to do the day before yesterday, and I'm really, really excited about it. In fact, our staff back in early February bought the communion elements that are portable. It's really just a great little thing. It's a little shot of grape juice and a little wafer at the top. And we have these available for you and your group right at the front of the church building on a little table out there. You can just drive up, grab yours, and go. We also have hand sanitizer there, so you can sanitize your hands before and after you reach your hands in the buckets. But this is really going to be a good thing as we do communion together. Come by and get your elements. If you don't have time to get by right now, that's cool. You can use what you have. Not a big deal. I know of one family that's making their own bread for this. Use crackers, use Code Red, Mountain Dew, whatever. We're just going to commune together on Sunday, and it ought to be powerful. Let your group know that we're doing this. In fact, how's your group going? A lot of you guys are telling me that your Zoom calls are going really well. I mean, I know nobody loves Zoom calls. I don't. But right now, when we can't gather, this is a great way for us to communicate. And I'm so grateful that you guys have gotten so on board with this and are so willing to use this great tool. Are you staying in touch with your group outside of your group meetings? I know I am. I'm talking to my group members almost daily, all of them, almost daily on the phone, just trying to keep up with what's going on. Mine are all in that stage of life where they've got kids, in some cases, kids being born. And that just happened with some of them. And so I'm just trying to be in touch with them all the time. I hope you are too. Our staff is working on being in touch with everybody really well. In fact, last week, our staff got into the database and we took everybody who was 65 and older, if we had their age in the database. And we just made a list, divided it up, and we called them. We just called all of our 65 pluses just to say, how you doing? You know, are you doing well right now? What do you need? How can we help you? So we're doing our best to try to stay as in touch as we can, and we'll be continuing to do efforts like this after Easter. So I'm thinking about having a little debrief call with you after Easter Sunday. Would you be willing to have a Zoom call with me on Sunday? Easter Sunday. Let's call it at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. How about 1 o'clock in the afternoon? Would you be willing to just have a quick call with me? It won't be real long. I just want to see how you're doing and talk to you. Maybe these leadership videos can take the Zoom format in the future, and we can maybe communicate both ways instead of one way altogether. I think that might be really good. I don't know. Let me know what you think, but we'll plan on having a 1 p.m. Zoom call on Sunday. Now, I know some of you have groups at that time. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter when I schedule it. There's going to be a group happening, I think. The good thing is group times don't really matter as much anymore as they used to. So maybe we can adjust and work later on and get this thing going just right. This week on Sunday morning, obviously, we're going to be talking about no grave. Ain't no grave that'll hold my body down. So we're going to be talking about going from death to life this week. And in your life groups, you'll be doing a little short study through Colossians 3 about having life. Now, I know I haven't had the life group discussion questions up as consistently lately. I'm sorry. That's my fault. I haven't been as consistent myself. In fact, everything's kind of out of order. Nothing seems to have any structure anymore, and I am behind on everything. I don't know if your life is that way. So I'm hoping to be doing better. On that, I've got your discussion questions already online. They will automatically post on Sunday morning during the service, and you'll be studying through Colossians 3 about how to follow Jesus out of that grave. Yeah, this is really an important discussion for you and your group. It's about how to put on the new life, how to actually follow Jesus in patterns of life instead of following Satan in patterns of death. So I hope you'll just be having that mentality as you're going through Colossians. Last thing I want to mention to you is I just came across an article. Actually, there's a lot of articles out there right now that have to do with Zoom calls and how to do better on your Zoom calls. So I'm going to link you an article down in the description below this video on YouTube about how to do better quality Zoom calls. Don't be that guy that's always using the phone and always holding it down here so we're looking up at your nose hairs. Don't be that guy. Come on, do a little bit better, than that. There's some great tips on that at this little article. Easy read. Read that and have a better Zoom quality meeting. But the really important thing is just to show up and be yourself. That's the really important thing. So have a look at that. I hope that's helpful to you. And I'm praying for you this week as we get through this Easter time and as we get through this difficult shelter-in-place time. It's going to end soon. And one day soon we'll be looking back on this and remembering it without a lot of fondness. But we're going to learn a lot through this. And we're going to come across on the other side stronger together. So I'm looking forward to that day, aren't you? All right, I will see you later on. I'll see you hopefully Sunday afternoon at 1 o'clock on our Zoom call. Okay, see you then. Bye-bye.